Have you ever wondered how you actually analyse a football match? Stop making this mistake. I'm going to show you how you can spot things that most people can't. Now, with the chaotic nature of football, it's very easy to lose track of what you're actually looking for. And that's the first mistake. Don't go searching for something that isn't there, because you'll miss everything else. So here's step 1. For the first 10 minutes of the match, I just want you to watch it. Take mental notes of the tempo of the game, which players are getting more space than others, and which team are in control. Realising the nature of the game first will set the foundation for good analysis. Step 2. For the next 10 minutes of the game, I want you to just focus on the in and out of possession structures of both teams. That is, what formations are they playing and which players are playing where. And this leads me nicely onto mistake number 2. Don't get too caught up on something if it's not going to be relevant. Now what I mean by that is, for example, if team A have way more possession, then their on the ball structure is going to be prominent for you to analyse. That means team B's off the ball structure will also be crucial for you to analyse, and perhaps how team B can possibly utilise the counter attack. So always make your analysis intentional. Don't get caught in the trap of trying to analyse every single thing. Step 3. For the rest of the first half, I want you to focus on looking out for patterns. And by this I mean watching out for what players are doing with their movement. For example, when the ball is with the defensive line, what movements are the midfield line doing? And then within this, you can look at what knock-on effect does this have for the opposition team? What are they doing to counter that? Now, recognising just one movement and that's it isn't going to be good enough. It's got to be a pattern, because a pattern tells you that that is going to be their tactical identity for the game. That is their aim. That is what they are trying to do. Leading me on to mistake number 3. Don't be a ball watcher. If you are just watching the ball, you are missing out on the rest of the 90% of the pitch. So instead of just watching the ball and watching the player on the ball, look at what the players around him are doing, because that will tell you so much more information. And now heading into the second half of the game, I simply just want you to repeat that process. Again, we talk about spotting patterns. If you notice the same things happening, then that's great. Or if you notice changes, you'll be able to recognise, oh, this part of the game changed. The manager must have made a tweak at half time. And then at the end of the game, once you've got all your notes, I want you to read through them and just highlight the key points. And there's one thing I want you to do. I want you to reflect on it and understand why that happened. Why did he make this change? What did it cause later down the line? Did it lead to them winning the game? But it's all well and good just saying what happened, but to articulate why it happened will take your analysis to the next level. Follow this page for more tips.